What's going on, rescue crew? How's everybody doing? I don't know why my voice decided to crack, but it did. Miss Lily coming in here with first that followage of 4 months, 27 days, and 0 hours, and that stream like over on Kick. Drew up our charity thing for the rescue, not rescue, yeah, for the for Stack Up. We got Rebel Canadian says, yo, I got some excellent news from the doctors today. I can't wait to hear it. Love you too. Good night. I can't wait to hear the good news. Really can't wait. Guys, today payday, so payday's always freaking takes it out of me. Jump in Discord for a minute. Alright. Well, they can't hear you until I bring the game screen up, so. And I'm gonna have to. My touch portal is not wanting to work. So, we're gonna bring up our live screen this way. Okay. Do. Of course, because the touch portal doesn't want to work.
Go.
1 minute, Rebel Kid. I can hear you, but
Go.
I hear you. You gotta give me a minute. My touch portal's on the fritz.
Okay. So the doctor said that my arm is healing very well. He said that it's actually healing very fast, faster than normal. He said in 2 weeks, I should be able to come out of my sling and start physical therapy.
Awesome.
So he said in 2 weeks it should be completely healed.
That is awesome.
And then I just have to start doing physical therapy to build up strength.
All right.
But he said, with even without doing surgery, he said that I should heal enough to be able to pass the DOT physical.
That is awesome.
He said without surgery, he said he cannot guarantee 100% range of motion. But he said that most people in America don't have 100% range of motion.
All right.
He said the only times I'm really going to have trouble is lifting something heavy over my head.
Well, you'll either bullhead your way through that, or you just will learn not to do it.
Right. But he said that can also be fixed with physical therapy as well. And he said it all depends on how committed to physical therapy I am. So as soon as I get the okay to come out of the sling and go to physical therapy, I'm gonna make an appointment to go see the physical therapist ASAP, and then get my evaluation done, start doing some exercises, start moving my arm as much as I can. Start exercising my arm as much as I can.
All right.
And then once I get into physical therapy for about a week, I'm gonna start going to the gym and start working it out.
Oh, there you go.
So, yep, good news.
That is good news. That's great news.
So he said usually a shoulder fracture takes about 6 to 12 weeks to heal.
Mm-hmm.
He said you're way above that. He said you're only 3 weeks into it, and he said you're almost ready to come out of sling. He said I can now go ahead and start taking my arm out of the sling every so often and just like moving my lower arm around a little bit. He said I can move my arm in a curl formation, but he said don't try to move your arm outwards.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up all the work that your body's doing.
Right. No, he said moving your arm outwards would put too much strain on where the break is. It put too much pressure on it. And I told him, I said I know when I move my arm outwards just a little bit, I start getting excruciating pain. He said, yeah, your body will give you warning signs, don't do this.
Yes, it will. Miss Lily over there in Kick saying the best news ever, and that's true, it will.
She said, the doctor said that, he said, just because you feel pain doesn't mean that you've digressed your progress or messed anything up. He said your body will give you pain as a warning to be like, hey, let's stop this for right now.
Awesome.
Because I was worried because I've moved my arm in ways I shouldn't have recently, and got extreme pain that put me on my knees. I was afraid I undid any damage. He said no. He said you would have to pretty much be doing it all the time, and he said you'd have to be out there lifting weights with a broken arm to mess it up.
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna do that.
He said as of right now, he said my bones they're already fused together. They're not fused together all the way through, but he said they're fused together enough to where that making a slight misstep is not going to make the bones slip apart.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, with any kind of break or something like that, it's like it's the same way as it is with my back. Anytime, it sucks because we're truck drivers, but any kind of temperature change or fluctuation, you gonna feel it, Bubba.
Yeah. He showed him my bruise, and he said that see all this yellowish stuff on the outside of it? I said, yeah. He said that means it's healing. He said it's just slowly healing because he said it's a really bad bruise.
Alright.
He says, I can tell by looking at that bruise. He said that bruise is where the motorcycle landed on top of your arm. He said, so it's a very deep bruise.
Yeah, it's a deep bruise. It's like down to the it's like almost down to the bone type of bruise.
Yeah. He said the bone is bruised. It's not almost down to the bone. He said it is down to the bone. He said the bone itself is bruised as well.
Alright.
But he said everything's healing nicely. He said your CT scan looked great. He redid x-rays today. He said your x-rays look really, really good. He said you're taking really good care of it. He said I'm proud of you.
Well, there you go. Oh, shoot.
I was like, okay, well, I'll take my arm out of the sling to take showers and everything. Is that still okay to do? Or is that doing more damage? She said, no, that's fine. He said, you need to take your arm out of the sling at least 3 times a day. And he said, at least move your elbow around, he said, because we don't need to cause issues with your elbow.
Uh-huh.
He said if your elbow gets too tight and starts freezing up, he said, then you're looking at surgery. He said, you're looking at surgery then, not on your shoulder, but your elbow.
Alright. Well, all in all, sounds like good news.
Yep. And he said if you just don't feel like taking your arm out of the sling, he said at least move your arm up and down inside your sling. Move your your elbow up and down inside your sling. He said get that movement in that elbow. He said that's key. I am also able to move my shoulder up and down without pain. He said that's fantastic.
Awesome.
He said that shows your progress. He said most people at your stage only 3 weeks as is still unable to move their shoulder without pain. He said you're able to move your shoulder in a circular motion and up and down without pain.
Well, Miss Lily.
Yeah, he said definitely do not overdo it. He said your body will let you know when you've had enough.
Yeah. That is awesome news.
That's what the doctor said, so.
That is awesome news.
I meant to call you after the doctor, but I had to have that full day, so.
It's alright. It was payday for me, so it was hectic.
But he said depending on physical therapy and how that goes and everything, he said I should be cleared to go back to work at the end of November.
Awesome.
So I'll go and see him in 2 weeks on November 13th for a recheck.
Nice.
And at that time, he'll tell me whether I can take my sling off or not.
Nice.
So he said, once I give you the option to take your sling off, he said, I want you moving that arm as much as possible. And he says, don't try to jump into everyday life with your arm. But he said, as you're moving, he said, I want your arm swinging when you're moving.
Yeah, because that'll help get your range of motion back.
Yeah, he said that he doesn't want the muscle to freeze up, the shoulder muscle to freeze up and tighten up. He said, because then we got to go in there and surgically loosen it.
Alright.
But there's no tears whatsoever. He said the rotator cuff looks beautiful. He said most people that get your kind of injury tear the rotator cuffs. He said yours looks beautiful. He says your shoulder's not dislocated. I asked him, I said, well, it doesn't feel like a shoulder should feel. He said the only reason it feels different to touch wise is he said your shoulder's really swollen.
No, alright.
He said over the next 2 weeks, he said that'll go down too. He said even when I tell you take your arm out of the sling, he said your shoulder still may be swollen. But
Yeah.
he said as you start moving your shoulder and doing physical therapy, that swelling will go down. I asked him about the joint infusion. He said there's no need to worry about that. He said that's common. He said there would be something wrong if you didn't have a joint infusion.
Alright.
He said that your joint is making more fluid to prevent further damage. He said your joint is making fluid to prevent further damage, to protect your shoulder.
Alright. No, I don't know what it is. I sat down here. I'm sitting here and I'm instantly fucking yawning.
Okay. But I'm gonna hop out of here. I'll still be in chat.
Alright.
Alright, later.
Later. Oh, Jesus. Christ, I don't want to back. So, yeah, I apologize for the no day stream today, guys, but as I said, payday normally gives me it's normally really busy. And I had like 9 million other things on my mind, so I forgot to tell you guys last night there probably wasn't going to be a day stream today. I will. I think she's in Discord with Ah, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and Dale Earnhardt. I think she's in. She might be in Discord. For Debo and Big Papa, because they've been doing Wreckfest lately. I didn't look, so I'm not sure. Some of you guys have seen the event is posted not only in Discord, but an actual event was made on Facebook. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna rotate around the different secondary streaming platforms like Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube while I do my anniversary stream. Haven't quite got that part figured out yet. We are going to run a truck, because American Truck Simulator has to be part of our anniversary stream. That was the first game we started playing. But those of you who've been sitting there watching reels on Facebook or Instagram or been on TikTok, there's a video out there that I do not know if it's a fan made or if it's a teaser without saying what it's a teaser for, but very Need for Speed Most Wanted. I don't know if they're gonna remake it or they're gonna do a continuation of it, but it's a guy who sees the Most Wanted car sitting in an impound lot, and it shows some flashbacks of the scenes from Most Wanted. And I believe the guy buys the car on auction through his cell phone during it. Rebel, I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. I will send it to you later. I actually could show you guys here. I could show you on Kick, let's put it that way. Probably could not show you on YouTube just because it's got Five Finger Death Punch's Sound of Silence as background audio. But it looks really good. And Most Wanted is a game that I enjoy. I mean, tell you guys the truth, I have not looked on EA Play to see if that is a game that is available for me to play with my included EA Play membership for the Xbox Game Pass. I may check that out tomorrow, I'm not sure, but if it is, I may end up playing that for one of these games coming up. Actually, today has been so busy, I have not even checked driver pulse yet to see if there's any movement on my one application. And as for my other application, and as for the other job that I'm looking for, have I seen the prices for ATS and SnowRunner lately? I have not. I have not, Miss Lily. They're either up or down if you're asking me if I've seen them. I know the American truck has the beta for 1.49 out. And Forza? No, I have not. I have not. Like, I just... Yeah. Sorry, I just turned on my, my computer. Well, not really turned it on. I just sat at my computer about 5 minutes before the stream started. Still a tad bit expensive. Well, the new Forza Motorsport that just came out, that's gonna be expensive. Horizon 5 is probably still gonna be expensive, or should have dropped a bit. Moose is around here somewhere. I'm not sure where he is. Little ones are in the room heading to bed. He may be in there. Kids love the Moose. My touch portal is still on the fritz and I don't know why. Like it worked for a little bit and then it stopped working. So I don't know what the deal is with it. Ah, well, Miss Lily. My daughter had come out here shortly after I started the stream and had said good night to you. Don't know if you heard it or not. But yeah, because my touch portal is on the fritz, it's kind of messing up my ability to actually use it. I'm not sure what exactly it is. And I haven't dropped into the Touch Portal Discord yet to tell them what my issues are yet, so... to see if anybody had a fix for it. But I've got it updated on the tablet. I've got it updated on the computer. Josh hasn't been in here, in a little bit. I know he was online because I saw a little pop-up on my screen. It said he was on Star Trek Online. Of course, they've got their Red Alert and, Phoenix Prize Pack event going on over in Star Trek right now. I haven't been playing it. It's just not been hasn't been my thing, you know what I mean? Oh. Tell you what, this stream feels like it's just crawling by though. And it's cause I'm tired. And if I cut the stream short, y'all don't hate me. Yes, I'm doing farming. What doesn't go off? The fan doesn't go off because I have it set to not go off. I have it set that the fans run at like half speed anytime the graphics card or the CPU registers a certain temperature. It's on. It's just only running at half capacity. Good night, bud. Yes, Miss Lily has a birthday coming up soon. Miss Lily's got a birthday. So it's your birthday. Yeah, I know, Miss Lily, but I tell everybody to take better care of themselves than I take care of myself. Run myself on the ragged edge. Yeah. Oh well, tomorrow, being Saturday, I don't have to get up at the ass crack of dawn. So I'll be able to actually sleep in a little bit and rest. know, but yeah, I mean, I know ATS is a game that I'm gonna want to play. During my anniversary stream. The anniversary stream on the 10th is starting at 10. Unless something changes. So, 10 at 10. No ATS I want to play. I want to play SnowRunner. I want to get off that stupid fucking map I'm on SnowRunner too. I'm on the Tennessee map and like there's contracts to do and stuff. It's just it's a single map area of the game and it's like one giant motocross track. Oh. My shoulders freaking hurt. I don't know why my shoulders hurt, but they do. Alright, as we are unloading, like, looks like 13's gonna be ready to take and ready to go here. So I'll have to take a while to get that started. I think 13 is going the exact same place this place is going, the grain mill. Yep, and it's the same crop too, it's Soghorn. Or sorghum, whatever they call it. Whatever they call that frickin' thing. We'll get this down to the far end. Have a worker start it while we move the truck down. And then we will come down and get it. We'll come down, take over. All right. We're gonna have a little bit of a waste. This is like 300 and some thousand liters in this right now. All right. The heck? I probably just screwed up my... I did. I don't have another harvester to go work on that other field. Not that I have another grain trailer either. Looks like there's a dip in the field here that, oh yeah, big dip. Look at that. Talk about a field that needs to be rolled. All right. So, when we get done with our Forza on tomorrow night, that'll be the end of this week over here on YouTube. And I have not decided whether next week's gonna be Facebook or Kick. Or Facebook or Twitch, rather. I don't know why I said Kick. I know why I said Kick, because they look like the exact same fucking platform. That and I'm tired. I was reading an article yesterday, I think it was, where they were saying that with these other streaming platforms offering these really high contract high dollar contracts to large streamers, that Twitch is like, yeah, we may not be doing that anymore, because it's got to the point where it's just gigantic dick measuring competition between the platforms, and you know, that's money that we can use somewhere else. Not that the CEO of Twitch said it was a dick measuring contest, but you get what I mean. But, you know, how long do you think some of these streaming platforms are going to be able to actually keep their services up and running halfway decent if they're handing out, you know, $1 million contracts or $100 million contracts to streamers? It's not something that's going to be something that's going to be sustainable for a company. I mean, I get it. And there's a lot more streamers out now than there used to be back in the days. I mean, it's kind of ticked off a little bit as far as what I've seen. As far as streamer wise, I mean, it used to be you saw, you know, like 1,000 brand new streamers every 2 days. And I think that number might have plateaued or even gone down, because a lot of people thought that streaming was, in essence, a get-rich-quick thing. And it's really not. Even the streamers that, you know, are making a living doing this, I mean, they've got years and years and so many hours built into their community, into their pages, into their content, that, you know, a four-year-old sitting in front of a computer playing a video game is not going to make $1 million. At least that's my thoughts on it. Can I be wrong? Yeah, I can. I'm wrong about an awful lot. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think? I mean, streaming used to be something that not everybody did. It used to be something that only a select few people were doing. So there wasn't the constant feed. And then you've got, you know, the Facebook gaming with their stuff. You've got Twitch, which Twitch is the OG. As far as the streaming wars go, as far as gaming goes, you know, I think that we are going to end up seeing a major shift where a lot of platforms are gonna fizzle out. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be for 10 years, but I think you're going to see a lot of these other platforms start fizzling. YouTube is huge. I don't think YouTube's going anywhere. Facebook, I don't know. TikTok, well, anybody can make TikToks. There's people whose their life revolves around TikTok. Almost as addictive as any drug. Miss Lily says, I'm all in for it. Oh, I know you are. Y'all like being entertained, let's face it. There's a few good things on TV, but not a lot. There's a few. There's a lot of reruns that you can find on streaming services. A lot of people are getting tired of watching the news, I think. There's never anything good. I mean, I used to watch the news. I used to get so downtrodden watching the news. You can make your life 1,000% better by turning off that goddamn news. It's all one-sided anyway. You ever notice that? Especially lately. I mean, the news has always been somewhat one-sided, but especially for the past 10 years, it's just got progressively worse. That's why I come on here, I do this, I play games. You guys want to watch me? Awesome. But I've always considered this streaming, I stream, be like a TV show. Okay? Without the commercials, unless we're streaming on Twitch. And even then, I got less commercials than broadcast television. But I am entertainment. I'm something for y'all to watch. I think that, you know, of the streaming platforms that are out there, well, Twitch has been forecasted to be one that's around the longest. Don't believe me? We watched Ready Player One last week. Parzival was talking about Artemis. And what's one of the things he was saying to H? I've seen all her Twitch streams. Now, I am I had a thought and it's freaking gone. Had a thought and it's gone. Ay, ay, ay. My train of thought just derailed right in the middle of the conductors talking about where the next stops are going to be. It just full on Norfolk Southern itself. Speaking of Norfolk Southern, we were at one of the agencies that we deal with in the county. Because as I have said, rescue is not a rich man. And the one girl that we were talking to had mentioned that her father had retired from working on the railroad. And then while we were sitting in there, about, I don't know, 45 minutes later, we're sitting there talking. And I had one of my brain fart moments. So, I mean, like, this woman looked at me and saw me mentally go blank. And I said, I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. And out of force of habit, I said, my train of thought is run by Norfolk Southern. It just derails whenever it wants. It's usually all the time. And my other half sits there and goes, Christ. She just said her dad used to work for the railroad. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I meant no offense. And she's sitting there, and she sits there, and she smiles and gives out a little laugh, and she goes, oh no, he used to work for CP Rail, so you're good. We all had a chuckle about that one. Oh. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I know I had started talking about my 4-year anniversary stream. About how I had something up for that. And I'm gonna make another timer bot. I'm gonna take my donation link out. The one to donate for myself. The stack up one's still gonna stay. And I'm gonna put something up on a timer that'll go off and will say something about the we'll say something about the 4-year stream. Rebel Kid says, I'm back. I had to shower. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ugh. Now, if you had the shower, Rebel, you probably missed about everything I've been saying for the past half hour. Now, you know it's one thing. Now, I talk about a lot of stuff. Those people who talk to me in real life and stuff, and that I talk to a lot. One of the things that I have missed is when we lived in North Carolina, especially the house in North Carolina. Like the house in North Carolina had a nice tub. I could go for a soak every now and then. And the sad part is if I want to soak in a tub, I either need to go somewhere that has a tub, like Families or something like that, or I gotta rent a hotel. All right, Rebel. Well, let me catch back up to what I was saying. I had mentioned there's something out there. I saw it on TikTok. I don't know if it's fan made or if it's a teaser of, hey, we're working on this and you guys might like it. But either them EA hinting at either remaking or doing a continuation of the Most Wanted storyline. I don't know if it's fan-made or not. If it's fan-made, it was done extremely well. Like, I can show it on Kick. I can't show it on YouTube, though. Just because it's got the whole Sound of Silence from Five Finger Death Punch playing in the back of it. And Most Wanted might be a game that I look into with EA Play, see if I can actually do that. I will, Rebel. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll do it right now. Another thing that I saw was I saw something either yesterday or the day before, and it was from Twitch. And I mean, I'm paraphrasing a little bit because my screen just died. What's like my screen froze on TikTok. Alright, Rebel, I just sent it to you on TikTok. The other thing that I read was something from, like, CEO of Twitch. And he was stating that Twitch is no longer going to hand out these large contracts for streamers. They're just not doing it anymore. And the reason for it is, and I'm gonna paraphrase here, is that it's not sustainable for a company, any kind of streaming company, to get into a proverbial dick measuring contest over who can offer streamers the bigger fucking contract deals. They can't do it. And you know what? I get that. I fully understand it. And I think that, you know, a lot of people, they see these big numbers about stuff and they think, hey, I'm going to start streaming, and in my first year somebody's going to offer me a contract for, you know, $5 million. That's not happening. I've been streaming for 4 years. I ain't had nobody offer me a contract for $1,000 or $100. And, you know, especially when we had COVID and we had the lockdowns and stuff like that, everybody started streaming. So now the streamer market is just so saturated. Not like when a lot of people first started doing it. And it's hard to make any headway. I mean, it's not like you're going to have somebody start streaming and be making $1 million at the end of their first year. Hell no. The people who are actually sustaining themselves on streaming contracts have a lot of time and shit into it. They've got a lot of money into it. They pay to push their shit out in front of people. I can't do that. I mean, trust me. If I had the money, take and while over on Facebook or something like that, run an ad campaign or run a boost campaign for 14 days. I'd see fucking phenomenal growth over on Facebook. But that shit takes a lot of money. I did a boost. I did a ad boost in order to, put my page out for people. A couple years ago. I spent $30 and it was in front of people for 3 days. It was great. I saw a huge uptick for those 3 days. But after those 3 days, gone. So I don't know if I'd ever make it to be one of them big streamers, because I'm too fucking broke to keep shoving money at people to be like, hey, put this in front of someone. Know what I mean? And to be offering high dollar contracts and stuff, especially if you want people to be exclusively on your platform. I mean, you have two companies that approach you. Both are offering you a contract. Let's say $50,000. I know that's not a lot in streamer terms, but let's say $50,000 contract. Okay? The two companies that do this. One of them says, hey, we're going to offer you $50,000 to stream on our platform. Play what you want, go live whenever you want. You know, we're just going to sit there, we're just going to say, we want X amount. Evan! What's going on, Proby? Got Proby over here in the YouTube. What's going on, man? But you've got, two companies offer you $50,000. They both say, hey, you just got to stream X amount of time per month. And you can play any games you want. Both companies say this. Company A says to you, our one stipulation is that you can only stream on our site while you're under this contract. But we're giving you $50,000 to do so. Evan says, not much. Me either, Proby. You're looking at it. Okay? So, Company A, stream what you want, as much as you want. We're gonna pay you $50,000. You just gotta stream X amount of hours, play what you want, we don't care. Both companies are saying that. Company A says, you can stream anywhere you want as well. We don't care as long as you're meeting that minimum hours on our platform. Company B says, you gotta hit those minimum hours on our platform and you can't stream anywhere else. Because we're paying you $50,000 to be our streamer. Right there, I'll tell you what you know, any streamer worth his salt is going to do. They're going to tell Company B, "Why, I thank you for the offer. Company A made me the same offer, only they're not restricting me to their platform. I just have to meet my quota of hours on their platform." But thanks for the interest. I'll keep you in mind. Let me know if you have a better idea. Then Company B will come back a couple days, couple weeks later and say, okay, the exclusivity is not going to take it, is not something that we can do. But we're going to offer you $100,000. $100,000, that sounds pretty good. But you still want me to be exclusive? Yeah. Alright. Let me think on it a little bit. Let me tell you what that streamer who said he's going to think on it a little bit is going to do. He's going to get a hold of his representative, his point of contact, Company A, and say, look, Company B wants me to be exclusive. And they're offering me $50,000 more. Company A is going to go, oh, wow. So they're throwing a little bit more money at you, huh? I just had a sound alert, and I'm not sure what it was. I think Proby just subbed to us over on YouTube. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully I'll be able to get back. Oh, Proby, that is awesome, man. That is awesome. I hope so, dude. I hope so. Good luck. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's not going to be a sustainable thing for these companies to, you know, keep on doing this dick measuring contest of how much they can offer people. That's why Twitch said, hey, you guys want to start throwing a bunch of money around? that's fine, but you're gonna end up taking that money from somewhere. And I don't know where it's gonna be. You know, site maintenance, server performance, whatever. You're gonna have to take that money from somewhere. And Twitch is like, yeah, it's not sustainable for us, and we don't want to compromise what kind of equipment and services we offer by trying to keep up with a bunch of people playing the my horse is faster than your horse run. So Twitch has successfully bowed out of that. So the only ones I think that are still offering like the really big high dollar contracts are Kick, YouTube, and Facebook. Facebook, I don't know how they can do it because they have been having their own issues with shit. You know, they can't get their followage to work 9 times out of 10. I mean, come on guys, we've seen that. Yeah, it just... Red Dead 2 is getting really good, Rebel? That is awesome. But yeah, it just... It may not happen overnight, it might not happen for like 10 years time, but I can almost guarantee that after a certain amount of time, we're gonna see other streaming platforms fizzle out. Like YouTube is too big to completely go away, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But Facebook gaming is just a freaking steaming dumpster fire half the time. So I don't know how much life that's got left into it. YouTube might close down their gaming streaming part of it, but I'm not sure. Kick? I don't know. I do not know. Kick is still in its infancy, so it could give Twitch a run for its money. But at the same point in time, Twitch has also opened up their simulcast streaming, simulcast, however the fuck it's pronounced. They have my fucking cord for my controller is dying, and I meant to pick up batteries and I fucking forgot. Maybe. They just probably won't be offering like big money to do it. Proby over on Facebook says, I doubt YouTube will almost shut their gaming down. There's too many people on here that do it to shut it down. And we'll see, man. No one knows what the future holds. But I know at TwitchCon they had finally changed the terms of service, effective at the CEO's speech at TwitchCon. That the terms of service were changed at that point there. That if you want to simulcast or simulcast, whatever they call it, your streams as an affiliate or partner, you should be able to do so. What do you do, dude? Go to bed, please. There are a few names of gamers who stream on YouTube. Yeah, I know RiotStream's one of them. RiotStream is definitely one of them. He left Facebook when Facebook became unsustainable for streamers. Like, there's still game streamers on Facebook, but they're not sustainable for streamers. And then they turned around and they offered lower payouts. Like, do you know over on Facebook Gaming right now, you don't have to amass $100 anymore or $50. $25 is your minimum to get a payout. On Facebook. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Oh. I picked it up and there wasn't nobody there. But yeah, Facebook, when Facebook became unsustainable for RiotStream moved his community over here. It might be a spam caller, Proby. However, normally when I get those spam callers, yeah, I like to have fun with them. Hello?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Hey. Who's this?
Zachary, you remember me from a long time ago.
If it was
we used to talk, remember? Huh?
If it was a long time ago, dude, probably not refresh my memory.
You play farming? Do you still play farming sim?
I play Farm Sim 22 still. I play SnowRunner still. I play American Truck still.
Yeah, I think it was American Truck we used to play on. Yeah, my house burnt down early this year.
Oh shit.
So I'm working on getting a new PC.
Oh, alright.
I'm hoping to have one in the next month or two. I gotta get back in the game. Fuck, it's been a minute since I played. Holy man, almost 2 years.
You're going for built or bought with your PC?
I didn't go buy one. I found one on Amazon for like $1,300 with like a 4060 Ti.
Nice. I got my computer, Christ, it's gotta be 2 years ago now. I upgraded my computer. Because my Acer was not cutting it anymore. And,
Right.
I ended up, on my birthday, actually, I talked it over with my other half, and we basically had decided, you know what, I don't have the money to lay out for shit right now, at that point. I mean, I still don't have the money to lay out for shit, but I ended up getting an Alienware on Dell credit. I've got like i7 Alienware with the 3060 GTX.
Yeah, my shit burnt. I had $4 grand in my shit.
Yeah. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I haven't been able to play I'm on Discord. I haven't been able to play PC. Fuck. How long it's been, Stormy? Since I played Air ETS. Like into a Discord. Fuck, it had been almost a year and a half, 2 years. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. When you do get your system back, when you do get your system back and you get ready to start downloading and playing stuff again,
What?
when you're able to, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Well, what I was saying was, fuck, I haven't played fucking ATS in almost 2.5 years, man. I had my shit all decked out. You remember we used to play together?
I think so. My mind is like a sieve. If it's not random stupid shit, it all disappears. My train of thought is run by Norfolk Southern at this point.
Remember the 389, the Viper? They still got the 389 Viper?
Viper still does do the 389. However, a Viper variant that you might actually want to look at getting, when you get your PC back, you can actually join the Facebook group to get it now. But it's the hater build.
Who's that other guy that used to sell shit? I can't remember that other guy that used to sell mods as well.
Well, Blades has got his record, his 388 record.
Yeah, Blades.
If you had the 388,
You want to know what's fucked you? You want to know what's fucked up?
What?
I had 95 paid mods and I lost them all.
Oh, well, if you're part of the Blades record group, which is for the owners of the Blades mod, he doesn't have the 388 anymore. He updated it. He calls it the NRC or the 389 record now. And you can download that straight from his. You can download that straight from the Blades record group. The download link for it is in the featured tab. But
you have Facebook?
I do have Facebook. Rescue Gaming. Actually, if you go on our link tree, which is...
What's your personal one?
I don't give that out over stream.
You're on stream right now?
Yes, sir. I am on...
What are you playing?
Farming. And I am on
Shit,
Kick.
I played that in a bit.
I am on Kick and YouTube right now.
Who owns Blades?
Blades. It's Blade
Yeah,
Shop.
I think a Mexican guy does it.
No, that was Matu, I think. That was Matute Mods. I used to have a T660 from Matute Mods, and anytime there'd be a new game version, I would never get an update. I had to write them and wait for an update. And this last time that I got a hold of them, which was about a year ago, actually it might have been 6 months ago, it was like, hey, I haven't gotten an update from you guys in a while. Are you still doing it? Are you not doing it? And they're like, oh, the link that you used before you can download for the newer version. Well, the problem is the link that I have from before has a truck from that's, you know, was modified back in, you know, 2020. That's not going to work with the current version of American Truck. So basically, I lost my T660, and I'm never gonna pay for another mod. What?
$1,000, dude.
You think you're on the wrong thing, dude. His Blades Wrecker is a $30 mod.
What's the one that he has? See, send it to me.
If you drop me a message, I can send you probably the link to his shop, because it's Blade Shop.
How do I drop you a message?
You should be able to send a message to Rescue Gaming on Facebook. Or you can always send us an email. Or you can always send us an email at rescuegaming@gmail.com.
Oh, I mean, you can send that on Discord too?
Yeah, you can send a message in Discord. That'll work.
What one do you want me to put on there?
No, you just send me a message. Just send me no, just send me a private message on Discord, and I'll get to it. If I don't get to it today after I get done streaming, I will send you something tomorrow.
It says Blade Shop.
Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna take you. You guys are gonna see my screen here for a minute.
How much does your setup cost?
Blade Shop, ATS, ETS. Shop our store. Alright, well, he's got a couple different wreckers. Oh yeah, $1,000. Yeah, that's for the W900B wrecker. The 379 NRC Holmes wrecker, and the international rollback. You just
That's crazy, dude. That's way too much.
Yeah. He evidently upped his pricing. It's $44 just for the 379 wrecker. However, if you were part of the Blades wrecker group, which I'm not sure. Let's see if I can find it. May not be able to.
My favorite one he has is a the Ford LTL on 9000. Has he done a lot of updates since last year?
Oh yeah, he's done updates. Blades 389 owners, the private group. If you're part of this group, which you join it, and you know, Blades will ask you if you own the 388 or whatever, because anybody who had the 388 automatically got the 389.
You said Blades. What is it called? Blade.
I just closed it.
ATS group?
No, for the group it's Blades 389 owners, the name of the group. All right, let's get back to this.
Blades 389 owners?
Yep. If you had the 388, that's the same group that he used to put all the updates and stuff for the 388 in. And if you had the 388, you got the 389. Let's see here, what? Yeah, my kick chat both. My kick chat's got Rebel Kid and Miss Lily sitting in there going, "Tell me you're an old man who memory ain't what it used to." Yeah, I know. And who's in here is...
You live on Facebook?
I'm not live on Facebook right now. I'm live on Kick, and I am live on YouTube.
Oh shit, you have YouTube gaming?
Yeah. I alternate my secondary platforms. It's Rescue Gaming.
Yeah. You on speed
R3.
Free time, which is like you said, really won't do anything unless you're having that's what you see.
Yes.
But
yeah,
they already started shooting, which
like Rebel and
2 seasons at once.
like Rebel Kid and Miss Lily were saying in the chat there, they're like, yeah, he don't give out personal information.
So we're through with 2 seasons of Blind Foundation. Then we go into the next phase, Battlegrounds, do both seasons with the team, and then go into the knockout and then the playoff. So we're
You playing?
It says I got 2 people sitting in here right now, so I know you got to be in here. I have not gotten the fire apparatus, Proby. I know that somebody made a pack, or they were going to make a pack for or they were going to make a pack for the Farming Sim 22 that was fire department.
Pay attention to Kicklow.
I'm trying to pay attention to everything. Christ almighty. I'm doing this, paying attention to YouTube, paying attention to this, trying to hold conversations. There's only so much this old goddamn mind of mine can do. My train of thought's run by Norfolk frickin' Southern. It doesn't stay on track. It derails all the fucking time.
So, what kind of computer you got? How much you spent?
I spent $2,000 on mine. And, actually, if you go into, on Discord, where it says rescue info, I have the specs for my computer there, all except for the second game drive, the solid state drive I added, which I have a 2 terabyte conventional hard drive, and I have a 2 terabyte solid state drive. I got the solid state drive was gifted to me. Thank you very much, Rebel Kid Trucking. Okay, so let's see here. Grain mill. I should be at the grain mill. This should be the grain mill.
You said
You're
info? I
welcome.
don't see it on here.
Yeah, it says rescues info.
I see it now.
Bring up my own Discord on my phone here while I'm unloading.
You got a Gear Jammer 4.0 shifter by Southern Trucker Gaming?
Oh yeah. I even run a shift cam.
What do you mean a Gear Jammer?
It's a big rig shift knob that's been converted to work as a secondary controller, and it comes with the adapter pieces to screw onto the shifters that are out there for your gaming setup. And it's got a high-low and it's got a range split on it, and so it's like driving big boy truck.
Southern? Isn't that the guy that builds all them fucking things?
Yeah, he builds them all by hand. Now, I will tell you, as I had said in my little review video I did on TikTok about it, it is exceptional quality. I've never had an issue with it. It came with a bunch of stuff, and I got the base model shifter. I did end up laying out $176 for it at the time, and it was a year and a month before it came in. So when he says give him 10 plus months to build it, he's not joking. He's building everything by hand in his free time when he's not doing his 9 to 5.
You can't find him. How the hell you find him?
SouthernTruckerGaming.com. Evan, over on YouTube, says that Wood Meadow Farm Modding makes mods for Mac and other fire
Miss
trucks.
Zachary have a kick.
I do not believe so. He hasn't been streaming in quite a while there, Rebel, and you know, he lost all his shit in a fire, so he's rebuilding right now. Fire trucks. Nice, Proby. If you want, yeah, you can send the link. That's fine.
Who asked about me?
Huh?
Someone asked about me?
Yeah, Rebel Kid. Rebel Kid Gaming. Asked if you had a kick. Yeah, because he's over on Kick.
My shit's all fucked. How the hell you got kick?
Signed up for it. Nixie, or is this Proby?
That's me.
All right. I know Proby's sitting in. I know Proby's sitting in YouTube, so.
Yeah, he's sitting here watching the stream.
It's like a 3-ish minute difference between Discord and here.
Eh, that happens.
Yeah, it'll happen. All right, so what is this other?
My shit's all fucked up, Rescue.
Oh, okay.
Sucks.
It does.
I gotta buy all the dude. I had fucking $4,000 worth of mods. I had my extra drive with all my stuff on it. My spare one, I put stuff on it, but I have to trying to find a computer.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
What the hell
people.
did someone send?
Proby had sent me a link in Discord from Middlewood Farm Modding.
What one?
No, he's probably sent it to my private Discord. Just set it in a DM.
I see it pop up on my screen.
Oh, okay. Oh!
I'm about to eat his curb, Joe.
All right, y'all. I'd love to stay on here with y'all for a little bit longer and do it with the stream, but I was tired when I started. I'm even more so now.
What is that, Evan?
I'll jump on your wire.
I heard that.
But where'd he go?
What?
But, y'all, I am going to take and save this. Get all out of it. And, yeah, we're going to be out until tomorrow night at 8. Well, we do Forza. And like I said, probably tomorrow I'll check EA Play. Actually, I can check EA Play now. I'm talking to you guys. Like, I have a friend of mine. She's a streamer over in Sweden. And she was going to BlizzCon. And I had said to her, you know, I am really, I really want to know what they're going to be doing different, or if stuff's going to be changing at BlizzCon, seeing how, Blizzard is now owned. Blizzard Activision is now owned by Microsoft. Yeah, they just bought it not long ago. And I can take and I can play Most Wanted. Hey guys, I have an idea what's going to be the game for the day stream next week. The doc said that the hell is the path for my other one? My solid state drive F. All right. All right. So Rebel Kid wanted me to tell you what his doctor had said, because he went to the doctor and they ended up doing a checkup on his arm, healing better than what the doctor said that he should heal at. And that probably in a couple weeks he's going to get started physical therapy. He could be driving by the end of the month. He could be back to work. If not by the end of the month, then maybe partway through December. So that's a good thing. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get on out of here. I got Need for Speed Most Wanted downloading right now. So that's gonna be probably what we play. What we play for our games during the week next week. I'm already started thinking about movie night for Monday night. And we're probably going to watch Pixels. And of course, that's going to be right here on Kick. I'm not sure. We will not be on YouTube next week. We'll either be on Facebook or Twitch. I'm not sure yet. I will try to put something up on the Facebook page so people know. But anyways, I will see everybody. Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. See everybody tomorrow at 8 o'clock at night. Till then, y'all be safe. Okay, stay out of trouble. Rescues 10-7.